Hello Internet, welcome to this TLC Learn online tutorial for PowerPoint. This is an advanced tutorial for PowerPoint user, and today we'll be looking at how to create a custom PowerPoint template or PowerPoint theme. So if you look at the themes section of your PowerPoint, you notice how there are different themes that come with PowerPoint by default, and they're good. You could easily come in and just use it. But today what we want to do is look at how we can create customized themes for our brand. And the first thing, you need to go to that view panel, then select slide master, and we're going to delete some of these other slides. So we're just going to select a few and delete them. We can't delete everything though. We have to leave at least one layout. So you see we've deleted all those other layouts. So what we need to do is edit this master layout, and we'll begin to create other layouts. So let's just slide this. So we're going to edit. We're removing those ones. We don't need them right now. So let's remove the date editor and the footer there. So let's just move that to the side a little bit right now. Okay, just like so. Alright, so we need to add some placeholder texts, but we can't do that on the slide master. So we need to come to this other slide here, this one. We're able to add placeholder text here, so let's just add for now. Yeah, we're going to need to bring in our brand element or logo. So I'm just going to bring in the TLC brand logo there, and that will just guide us, be like the logo that will be consistent on all of our pages. I'm going to bring in the one. So let's crop it. Right click, select crop, bring it in just like so. And I think there's a white there. I exported it as JPEG or something, so it's not as transparent as I want it to be, but that's fine. So let's just bring it down a little lower. You see the date and the footer note is still here, and we're going to remove it. But right now let's bring that, let's paste it, right click and paste it to the master slide. The reason it's going to populate through every layout. That way whatever you put on the master slide will populate every layout you create. So you can see that it's right there on the layout. Let's reduce that to the side because we're going to do something with it pretty soon. Let's add a text here, and then what we want to do really is cut this text away from here and then put it in the slide master, because like I said, we can't add placeholder text on the slide master. So we need to add it to the other layout, and then so let's reduce the text, the font there, and probably just change the prompt. Let's say edit instructor's name. I'm not sure I have instructor right, or maybe change the insert instructor's name like so. And then let's remove that bullet so we don't have to use it. Let's align it to the middle, or maybe top. You know what, let's leave it at top right now. Okay, so let's just align it with our logo there, just like so. Okay, good. And let's duplicate this just to add other elements we want there at the footer there. So we have this as instructor's name. Okay, I think, yeah, let's just correct that. Let's reduce the font size to 10. Oh, that's not too small. I think it's fine at 10. Okay, maybe just change that to instructors information. All right. Okay, so there's no way to duplicate by right clicking. So now we're just going to do copy and paste it. Another way you can do the copy and paste is to just hold Control D. I'm on Windows system, and I assume you're following this with a Windows system. But of course, if you're not following this with a Windows system and you're on Mac, what you need to do is do Command D. That's another way to duplicate your elements. So that's what I'm doing right now. Command D right there. Okay, so we'll probably make this the instructor's socials or something like that. So let's just say instructors and brand socials. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, maybe social handles, so as not to be ambiguous and confusing. I'm just trying to align that because it looks a bit out of alignment there for me. It doesn't seem to be aligned properly. So the next one, date and location. Probably want to insert date and location of this class, because right now we're doing this for a fictitious, not really fictitious, we're doing it, we're learning company, education company, so we're doing this as an instructor's guide. So let's just leave that. We can come back to that later and edit it and make it look pretty. So we are back to our slide master. Let's just do some editing here. We're gonna remove that bullet and maybe reduce the text size and just open things up a little bit. Okay, so right now let's just bring it in a little bit, because we're gonna move our page numbering to a different location, so maybe move that up a little bit right there. Okay, so let's just rotate that just like so. Okay, good. And I'm gonna move it up there. And again, remember, this is going to appear on every layout you make this way. So maybe just increase the size right here, and probably, you know what, let's go to insert first and pick our text tool or text shape tool. Let's type page in there and make that smaller, maybe around 10, you know, 8, maybe 10. Okay, let's just close that up and let's justify it right, and then just rotate it right. So, and let's place it. Let's try to align things. Nah, it's not gonna let us do that. Okay, that's fine. So let's move on. We're gonna come back to that date later and probably change the colors and all that when we get to adjusting colors. But right now, let's just take this major text, put that at maybe 10.5. You know what, let's just do no, I want these to be tight and simple. Okay, let's keep it at 10.5 for now. We can always go back and edit that later, because there's still a lot to do or a lot to go through in this tutorial. And maybe make this bigger. You know what, I think we're just gonna stick with 44 for now. Okay, let's go back to slide master. I remember we had to move to the home tab for all that. Let's come here and just select a font family. Let's choose Arial. So now everything is going to become Arial. See, all of this information has become the Arial font. Let's come to colors. So I have some of those other colors that I did before, but we're going to create our own customized color right now, or maybe later. Let's come back to that later, because there's a whole lot of work there. I want us to just do some other things first. So let's go to the home tab there and just select a color. Go, there we go. Just that black, that's not so really dark, maybe somewhere around 777 if you understand hexadecimal codes for colors. Okay, and maybe that's just around 666 or so, something like that. Yeah, let's do the color for that page now. I did say we're going to come back to that, so let's just bloom. Let's fade that out a little bit and maybe bold this page number, centralize it. Okay, let's increase the font. You know what, I think we'll go with somewhere around 18. Okay, let's just give it room, because if you get to slide numbers in the double digits, that might be too tight. So let's just breed it, and then let's make it okay. So let's bring the big title. We just made that bold just to create a bit of contrast between the title and the body there. We're just doing some nitty-gritty things in the master layout right there, but now let's begin to create some other layouts. And let's create our big title layout with this one. The big title with a subtitle is a common feature of Teams, so let's start with that. Select bold and just justify left, because I want this to be all tight and nice. Everything justifies left. Maybe let's change the prompt, add your big title here. Okay, and for this, maybe we use the word insert, Okay, for now let's just keep it at add subtitles here. Okay, we'll probably come back to make some of these things bold or something, or make this smaller, but for now let's just keep it as it is. Okay, so let's remove those date and footer things. We don't need them right now. Okay, okay, I wanted to move that, you know what, why did we undo? Okay, that's fine. Let's just delete it. We don't need those. So now we have all of the settings for the slide master. Maybe make it a bit darker. Okay, yeah, that's how you can use the color picker to select a color from your image or any part of this document actually, so that our titles will be that branded blue. Okay, let's just widen things out a little bit now, because and probably just make the title a bit bigger. But first, let's pick that blue and yeah, use that for our pages number, so that our page numbers has that branded blue too. Let's use maybe a lighter black for that, something that's not so prominent, just to create contrast with size and with color. Okay, I said that was bugging me out a bit. See right there, I knew something was not right with the space in there. Okay, then I got that snapped in place. Let's not save yet, let's just continue working. Okay, so right now let's rename this layout. Right click, select rename. We call this one big title slide, or maybe layout. No, let's leave it as slide for now, and create a new slide, new layout, sorry. Right click, insert layout. Let's rename it right off the bat, and probably call this instructors bio layout. You know what, I think layout is a better word to use. Good. And maybe just rename this one, because we use slide there, and let's keep things consistent. Layout. All right, there we go. Okay, so we deleting that, and let's go back to slide master, insert placeholder. There we go. Let's select picture because we want to display our instructors pictures when on this particular layout. We just put let's just make sure that is aligned with the page level and also aligned with the TLC logo right there. Insert instructors. So we change the prompt right now, picture, or okay, instructors picture. Okay, let's just keep everything simple that way. We're gonna come back and remove that but that drop down later. I thought we should change that to insert because I seem to prefer the word insert, so that's why I just thought I'd change it right there, and also change that one at the subtitle there to insert subtitles. We just want to keep the messaging consistent, and it's important really. So let's insert another text. We'll make this one big, and this way house the information, the instructor's information. Insert instructors bio and maybe other information or something. This is fictitious right now, so we could put anything we want here. Maybe article. Yeah, that's the reason I'm going with the word article there. Maybe this one's smaller so it's not so big, and we have a good contrast between the instructor's picture and the article there. No, let's bring this a bit closer. Maybe bring it up at the bottom a little bit because it's getting too close to the footer information there. Okay, let's go to the home tab, and we're gonna make this one 2 column. So when you fill it with a lot of text, it'll appear very article-ish. I'm not sure that's a proper word, but you get the meaning. Okay, so everything is as it should be. Let's just change all of those to 9, so they're just contrasting and they're not calling a lot of attention right now. I'm thinking 11. No, 12. Okay, fine. 12, and maybe not so dark, because at 12 and that former color was getting too prominent, so I don't want that. Okay, I hope you're following this along. Just gonna duplicate this now because we want to use this to create the instructor's name right there, and we're also going to put another one later to hold the instructor. Yeah, we add that at double column, that's why we needed to change that back to single column. Insert instructors, I think that's we'll make this name insert instructors name. Yeah, they're about. Okay, let's just go back to this part. Yeah, let's remove that bulletin, and we're gonna do it here too. Okay, that's gone now. That's good. Yeah, I thought maybe the instructor's name be bigger and probably bold. Let's just stick with 10.5, but maybe bold. Yeah, that should be good contrast. 12. I think the color is too dark. Probably gonna change that up later, but for now let's just add the designation, maybe CEO or director, or whatever designation the instructor prefers to go by. That should go here, and probably tighten that a little, maybe italize it. Whoa, too big. No, 10 point, maybe 10, maybe 10. Yeah, there we go. Move things closer. Now let's move it out a little bit because yeah, I think we should move it back a little for instructors with a really long name. Okay, let's create another, insert another layout. Right click, select insert layout. There we go. Let's rename it. I'm probably call this one blank, so we remove that, and this will be our blank layer where you can do anything with. So quickly let's create another one. This will be the section break. Let's just rename that. Maybe the session layout or the section break, something like that. Section title, that's fine. So this will hold that part of our that slide where you have just the big bold title to it. Let's put that up, maybe make it still bigger. I think that could get bigger or something, but maybe it's fine. Let's just leave it for now. Let's right click, insert layout. Okay, we're just thinking about what to do with this one. Okay, maybe just let's create a gallery or something. So right click, rename, just rename that. Let's call that. Okay, first let's create this header header content layout setup. So we can just reduce that. Okay, bring it in and reduce the font size. Say maybe 18 or something. No, I think 18 is good. Alright, 25, let's go with that. Let's change the color right there. Let's duplicate that and just bring it down and set the align text top. Remove the bold, reduce the font size, say 10. We've been using 10 all day, so that's fine. Then let's select bold. You know what? Let's just change the prompt there. Insert header here. Okay, and maybe change the prompt there to and say insert content here. Okay, good. Select the tool and duplicate Ctrl D. It's not looking good there, but it's fine. We can come back and just fix that later. Okay, it's there. Good. Okay, let's select that again. Ctrl D again. No, we'll just move it aside and then Ctrl D now. Okay, let's just align things there. So this layer will represent three headers and 3 contents, but the user of the theme or this template can always duplicate this or follow this idea to create more of the header content layout as the one. So now we're gonna create the gallery layout, and let's just remove that one. Go to slide master, insert, place order, let's select picture, and let's just create that box. We're trying to align that to the TLC logo there. Let's hold shift to just make it perfect. Okay, there we go. Maybe bring it in a little bit. Okay, just bring it in maybe a little bit. Okay, there we go. Duplicate that one more time and one more time. Select all that, duplicate it, bring it down. Okay, there we go. just like so. There we go. Awesome. Or you know what, let's undo all that because I want us to add a bit of caption to every picture here in our gallery. So let's just bring that text from insert placeholder. So we say insert description. Yeah, maybe call that description and make it really small. Go to home, maybe 9 or even 8, and then italize it just like so. Duplicate that, move it there, duplicate it one more time and one more time. Now we can duplicate all of this. Yeah, I'm just thinking we should call that caption, right? It's a picture after all. So let's just change that to caption, change that to caption, and finally that to caption. So this is an advanced class, advanced PowerPoint class. It's pretty much advanced stuff we're doing right now. Okay, let's duplicate all of that and just bring it down like so. You have to be a power user, but of Photoshop, of PowerPoint to be using this or doing these things. But you really don't have to be a super user per se. Anyone can create a PowerPoint template, and with resources like SlideGo and the likes, you can actually sell your templates these days and make some money doing so. So I'm just adding a gallery title to the side there. So maybe the user of this template could just call their galleries, had some title to it, maybe AGM meeting or something like that, or board of directors. So you can just add a title to the gallery there, and let's make that bold. Now I think, okay, I think that text, of course no outline. Okay, format shape. Well, I'm just looking for some here, can't find it. I'm looking for transparent. Okay, yeah, you can find transparency this way. No, let's just get out of that because you can find transparency that way. It's a place to that text. If this was a normal shape, then you can get the transparency of it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just give it that fill, home, and eyedropper 2. Let's just select that yellow of the brand, and that's fine. It doesn't have to be permanent, so that's fine. Or at least we're choosing not to make it permanent. Let's just bring that down a little bit. What we're doing right now is holding Control and Shift with the greater than and left down key. Using the greater than or less than key, holding Control and Shift, you can quickly make things bigger or smaller. So we rename that to gallery. Now let's insert another layout, and maybe this time we just have a content layout. How every PowerPoint template is gonna have that layout where you can just put any content at all. So let's just say insert content here, or content title. There we go. And you're gonna get what we mean right now. I just rename that to content layout. So multi content layout. And let's just go back to slide master, select that content. Good. There we go. And this, you can just select all that and say insert the, or maybe insert any content here. So here now you can insert a table, a chart, any content at all. and still customized, right? You have the brand there, the footer things going on, the branded color. It's fine. So I think this time let's just do maybe a contact or so. I'm thinking of one more one more layout we can create. So maybe let's just do a contact or something. Let's just rename that quotes. Yeah, I just turned that now. Quotes. Good. Let's do a quotes layout. Okay, good. Okay, we can just bring in, we're gonna bring in a picture here. We just want to have some who said what. This is that layout where you use to present who said what. So let's just put a picture maybe to the right there. There we go. Let's make sure things are aligned to that page line. Okay, there we go. And let's come back to slide master again. Insert placeholder, text this time around. Maybe a really big text. There we go. Move things a little bit to the left because we're gonna do something with that space at the left. So let's just move it there. Okay, let's just go insert code here, and now we're gonna blow this up. No, just select that one. Now we're using Control Shift with the greater than on our keyboard. That's what we're doing now. We're holding Control Shift and we're doing greater than, then Control B to make that bold, and then select that blue color, the brand color there, and maybe make it center because it's a quote after all. Maybe italize it or something. No, not justify. Right? No. Well, let's just maybe keep it. I don't think left works well. Yeah, let's keep it at center. Maybe go back to insert. Now we just want to do something now. Notice how we're not going to slide master and insert placeholder. We're going to the insert tab, and we're selecting this text box. And the difference is that everything we brought in from slide master by going to insert placeholder will be editable when to the consumer of this template. But what we're doing right now, just going to the insert tab and doing this quote icon here, that quote icon would not be accessible to the consumer of this template, and that quote icon will remain there uneditable. And that's how you can always put things that you want uneditable, because everything you bring in from the insert template or insert placeholder will be editable to the user of this template. So I think we can now create our contact layout now. Maybe rename that contact, spell that correctly there. Contact layout. Good. So let's just maybe resize that one right there and just make that card bear the name of your contact person. Just say insert wow, why do I have to keep doing that? Okay, maybe just call this one contact name. Yeah, contact. Okay, contact title. Okay, so let's just send that bottom. Go to insert text. Okay, good. Now we want to just call this one maybe inside the company or something, company name, or just company. I think maybe company name would be better. I think maybe I write brand. No, company is good. Company name. Okay, good. All right. make that bold, Control B, and send that to the middle right there, duplicate it, and Control B again or something. Let's just change the prompt first, maybe insert address. Okay, good. Now maybe remove that bold because we don't want that one bold, like so. There we go. Make it italics and make it 10. That's good. Duplicate that, insert phone, or maybe phones. Okay, duplicate that, insert socials, maybe social handles. Email first. Okay, yeah, that's true. Email, let's do email, and maybe now website. Yeah, and maybe one more. Yeah, let's do one more. Maybe we can call that the social handles or something. There we go. Insert social. I think I had website wrong. Should I just right click that? Or just do that? Okay, good. That's fixed now. So insert social handles or pages. Okay, good. I think pages works. So let's select the 3 there, move it to the side, and just align things properly. You want to have things properly aligned. Select all that, move it down. There we go. Not too close to that footer, so let's bring the room for your work and move down the contact title too. Very good. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe insert contact. I think that should maybe contact name now. Name, there we go. Maybe make it a bit bigger, or you know what, let's just move on. What else do we do on this page? I think we're good. Let's create that. This is going to be our final layout because we need to test our team and see what we will need to fix here and there. So let's make this our thank you message or something, our thank you layout. So I'm going to say insert your thank you message. I probably should have quoted thank you, but that's fine. So we want this to be a big bold thank you message, much like we had with the too bold. Maybe just bring it in a little bit. Yeah, let's copy that. Yeah, I'm thinking we just copy that code, so we'll bring it in a little bit. There we go. Yeah, but this is getting off alignment, so I'm just going to keep that there and then move this one in, just so that we keep things tight and tidy. Okay, do we want to do anything else on this page? I think we're good. I'm not sure we renamed the thank you page there or so, but we can come back and check that later. Should we? Yeah, I think no, it's now time for us to do something about the pictures, and this is where things get complicated a little bit, because I want to use those particular brand colors. Now the thing is, I need to memorize them, so I'm bringing it up this way now. I don't know if I have that down, but I hope I have it. So not good. The next thing, you want to come back to slide master, you want to go to colors, and you want to go to customize colors. So we're just going to change some of these colors. I'm not going to touch the backgrounds and all that. Maybe I can come back to that later, but what I want to change right now is some of the text. So I want to see if I can remember that color from out there. I'm not sure I remember it correctly right now, so I'm just going to cancel this and cancel that too. Let me just take a look at that color one more time. Home, check it out, more colors, and 37172225. I think I got it now, so I'm just gonna go back and go there as quick as possible because I don't forget again. So I think let's just change this one here, the accent colors. We can always come back and tweak things later. So I'm gonna go 37, 170, I think 225, I think. There we go. I think that's it, or at least that's pretty close, and that's fine. Okay, now I'm just gonna say save, and first of all I'm gonna change that name to, you can call that whatever you want. So right, I'm just calling the name the same name I've named this particular theme. So colors, okay, good. Save. Now I want to go back again and memorize that yellow color. Let's see if I can get somewhere to memorize it. There we go. Because you always need a reference, that's why I've come to select that, else you won't be able to find this here. So I think I got that down. Go back there. I'm gonna work as fast as I can here because I don't want to forget that. You want to go to that one, right click it, no, the last one. For me it's the last one, it can be anything for you. Right click that and go to that accent to, just want to drop in those things I've memorized. 245 to, yeah, I think 40, I think that's it. Good. So now I have the colors and I can just do that. Now watch what I'm changing to the, watch the sample to the right, and you can see what I'm changing. That helps you, that can help you to follow. The essence of creating this color guide is when you create tables, they can help you create some really customized tables. And when you create smart objects too, your smart objects are going to come out customized to your brand colors. That's why you need this. I'm not going to use that yellow at the last part because I want the hyperlink to be visible no matter that. Maybe just darken that. And it's not dark. No, that's not really dark. But okay, let's, okay, that I think that's better. So I'm just going to darken that background. I'm going to save that again. So now I think it's time for us to test our file, our theme. First, let's save it. Just gonna save it on my document there. TLC Learn presentation theme, if I can spell it correctly. There we go. So now we need to get out of our our slide master. Okay, so let's just create this big. First of all, yeah, let's bring in our slide. Let's bring in our pages. There we go. And you need to click apply to all if you want the page number applied to everything. So you see there we have page 1, and I'm just going to type something in this big header, how to create custom themes in PowerPoint, or custom templates. You don't have to call them themes. See, it's not, I didn't give it a big enough font there, and I think I may want to go back and address that. Maybe the font should be big right from the start. I'm going to go to view, slide master, just go up there and just come to this layout, come to home, and just make it 72. So good. I think that would be a good place to be. Let's close that up. So let's add a subtitle. Make I'm thinking about this of the flyer, on the flyer. So sometimes I can get stuck. Okay, make custom themes in, oh no, that tells your brand stories. Okay, I think that works. I'm gonna leave it that way. But right now I want to go back to slide master again because I think it's too tiny, it's too weak compared to the other. So I want to make that bold. There we go. So now I think, yeah, I think it works now. Good. There we go. Maybe just create a dummy instructor here. But I think I want to change the layout. So yeah, I wanted to show us this. Notice how the layouts are all there as we have created them, and the naming is there as we have created the name. So maybe just create a code because I don't think I have enough text to fill the article there. I'm just going to pick my picture there, just say some stuff. Never stop learning. You stop learning, comma, you stop growing from His Holiness Guru. True story. I'm not sure that should go. Alright, so it's my code, so fine, I can write whatever I want. Yeah, I don't care. If you don't agree this is a code, this is my code, so I'm leaving it that way. So now I think, yeah, I want to make that italics. I didn't mention that this probably should go in italics, maybe bigger, because I've seen that I have more room to actually put something into. So I'm just gonna slide that. Yeah, I'm gonna align that middle. There we go. Just remove that. See, so you gotta do this. Test your templates after creating them, and just keep going in and coming out to keep fixing things for yourself. I think I want to go back again. There, I think it's too close to the bottom. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I want to put a citation there. Good. So let's just put a citation there. Who said what, right? So there should be a citation. Yeah, never mind, my name is there, or the picture, sorry. So there should be a citation. I think we want to centralize that. So I'm trying a shortcut, but it's not going. So I'm just going to come here and do that. Maybe make it italics and make it not so bright, you know. I mean, not so prominent, not so visible. So I'm going to change the color up right now. I'm going to make it really fade, something like that. There we go. Yeah, but I don't want it to be weaker than the base, than the footer elements to the footer text. Good. So now you see it's not showing, so you need to go back to layout and select that same layout again for us to have that going on. So I'm just going to say, put my name here. There we go. Awesome. So let's move on to the next text or test. Why do I keep saying text? So yeah, I think I do not think I have enough pictures for gallery. No, maybe just test out our contact. Yeah, and that okay, let's test that one. I'll add that. Step 1. Yeah, so let's just have some way of creating steps. Okay, so that's not selecting now. We have a problem there. I'm gonna go back to view, slide master, and just fix that because it's not working as I wanted to. Yeah, it seems to be working here, but I think I know what the problem is. I need to actually create its own inside, because if you remember when we made this, we just kind of copied what we had on that page before, what was suggested to us, and we used it, but we need to create our own, and that's what I'm going to do now. Insert content here. There we go. So now let's just change it to 10 because we've been working with that. Let's duplicate it, Ctrl D or Command D or Mac, and again I think that's aligned pretty much. So let's save it and let's get out of slide master and just test that again. We need to right click and select that same layout again. There we go. So I think we're good now. I'm just gonna type something here. So open Microsoft Word. No, maybe PowerPoint. There we go. Okay, moving on your Windows PC or Mac. Okay, let's test the next one because I think, okay, we have a problem again. The others aren't working, so I need to go back in again and just fix things. View, slide master, So let's just get those two out of the way. So I need to actually create the text, and that's going to give me that. Okay, it's aligned properly. That's good. One less thing to worry about. Okay, good. I'm just going to say insert header here like I did before, and I'm going to set the alignment because it's aligning top right now. I'm going to go to home, align text, middle. There we go. And I'm going to make that as the other one. Maybe just select 16 and make it bold. Yeah, I think that works, and just change that. It's too heavy. Good. I think that works. And duplicate that and just move it in place. Let's save it again and see if we're good on the outside again. So again, we need to go back right there, right click, select that layout all over again. Good. So I think we're ready to work now. Good. So step 2, maybe create a new or start a new PowerPoint, or what do we write now? Project. Okay, good. Let me just say PowerPoint. Click file, yeah, and select new. Let's just move on to the next one. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time on this. Yeah, go to view and go to view panel or tab and select, God, I can't even get select right, slide master. Okay, this is wasting my time. So like I said, you can always use this slides as you really want them. These are just guides for you, right? But you can always use them as you want. Nothing is set in stone. I'm just gonna call this step 4, step 5, and step 6. So we got header and content. So there we go. That's the test for our header and content layouts. Let's create a new slide and let's test out another layout, maybe the contacts. Good. I'm just gonna put my name there. There we go. So this is, like I said, this is advanced stuff. This is advanced tutorial, advanced work in PowerPoint, but it's completely doable. This video is gone really long, but after you create your first custom PowerPoint template, it's not going to take you this long. So don't think maybe, oh, do you have to spend this much time creating a template? No, you don't have to spend this much time creating your PowerPoint template. Your PowerPoint template doesn't have to be as complex as this, or you can make it even more complex than this. You can do a lot. The certain parts I have not mentioned for the sake of the length of this video. Actually, you could create custom icons, and yeah, and there's a lot of fun you can have creating your own templates. If you download templates from SlideGo, for example, they're gonna come with custom icons that you can use on the fly. They are not images, they are actually objects that are completely customizable for you. So yeah, I think we've tested our PowerPoint template and everything is looking good. I'm just writing out some of the social links for the channel there. Okay, I think we're done with our contact test. So let's go test our, let's test our thank you page. I might as well just wrap it up here. So I just noticed something right now, and I think I mentioned it before, but I'm gonna go fix that later. Let's just say maybe you rock. Okay, you've been wonderful. Yeah, I think that works. There we go. but I saw something. So let's go to view slide master. So I noticed I didn't rename that to thank you slide, so I'm just going to call it thank you layouts. There we go, rename. And I'm going to come out of this again, and that's fine. So this is how you create your own PowerPoint templates. You can save them, and whatever you do with it, however you consume it, you can always save it as PDF. So like this video, share it, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, more awesome in-depth tutorials and courses like this. Thank you very much. Bye.